What's good, you too? It's your boy Spivey, and today I'm coming at y'all with another reaction video. Now in this video, man, we got the NBA today. LeBron James approved Lakers to trade Russell Westbrook, man. Now I heard Russell Westbrook has been playing like straight boo-boo. He's been a detriment to the Lakers. I haven't been watching the NBA that much, but I'm gonna start watching it with y'all on this channel. I heard James Harden hasn't been playing well either, but it's not about James Harden right now. But I've been hearing rumors that they was gonna trade Russell Westbrook for John Wall or something like that. I heard Skip Bayless talking about that because I was watching his take on how the Lakers were doing yesterday. We gonna find out what this is about exactly though. If you guys are new, make sure to sub to the channel. I bring nothing but lit content, y'all. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Let's get right into it. They finna show low lights of Westbrook. Wait, what happened? Somebody told him no or something?
Westbrook going about it. Crowd kind of telling him no, and he missed it.
Damn.
Well, that happened in the fourth quarter, but he was booed pretty much throughout, especially here. Look at that shot.
I feel like Westbrook is just going through a cold streak right now. I don't know, bro. Because Westbrook is one of my favorite players of all time. No matter how much criticism he's getting right now, he's still one of my favorite players. I don't know. Do y'all really think he should be traded, though? He has been playing like trash, though, but he's 1 for 10, season low, 5.6 assists, 4 turnovers. That ain't good.
In the second quarter, Russell Westbrook going just 1 of 10 from the floor, managed only 5 points in the game, and he was benched for the Lakers' overtime win against the Knicks. Did not play at all in the OT. Coach Frank Vogel said afterwards, obviously, he was having a tough night on both sides of the ball.
I mean, it happens, man. You know, miss some shots that I normally make. But like I said, man, I don't want to keep making it about me. As far as basketball, there's going to be off nights. Everybody have off nights. I have some. Other people may have some, and that's a part of the game. That's basketball.
You know, some shots tonight that he usually take in rhythm, and he kind of passed up or hesitated. You know, and man, LB.
I feel like Russell Westbrook has been overthinking because he's been getting so much criticism from the media. I just think he overthinking everything he doing on the floor and is messing up his game. That's what I think is really going on.
Just telling him, like, we don't care if you miss everyone, just play. You know, shoot your rhythm shots. Don't hesitate.
There's nothing wrong with any player if someone's not playing well enough and they don't get to finish the game or they don't get to close the game out. There's nothing wrong with giving somebody else that you feel is going to give you a better chance, giving them that opportunity. And, you know, hopefully the response is that player plays better.
Here's the thing. Listen, we're going to look at the shooting here. This is bad, obviously. 46 players have taken at least 15 shots per game since the calendar flipped to 2022. He's last in points per game, second worst in field goal percentage, third worst in free throw percentage. And then when you don't get back on defense, that's an issue.
Is Frank Vogel. So Russell Westbrook's relationship with Frank Vogel, did he touch on that at all?
Well, you know, what he's talked about is what Frank Vogel has asked of him, he said, has changed, evolved as personnel has evolved on the court. Just like a lot of teams. They've had players in and out. AD's been out with an injury, COVID. And so, like, Russell Westbrook's focus is on trying to work with Vogel, the coaching staff, to figure it out. And listen, you know, he's drawing on the fact that he had to do that last year in Washington. You saw a team that played much better in the second half. In Houston, they played much better late in that season, and you know he had an injury in the bubble that might have derailed them. They were playing well. He was playing well there, and that he's going to figure it out. That history tells him that he is. And I think with Frank Vogel, and I think for Westbrook, it's he understands he's going to be judged on winning with the Lakers, and that's how you are judged in LA. Not about stats, and it's not about.
That's probably what it is too, because I think he's getting a bad rap just because he in LA. Like if he was on any other team, yeah, they'd be talking about it, but it wouldn't be as bad. They wouldn't be talking about trading him. But since LA is known for winning, you got LeBron James on the team. Yeah, they on Westbrook's head right now. No
numbers.
They on his head.
Listen, I think he understands. I think it's very clear to him that he's got to find a way to complement LeBron James, AD, and I think for him, getting AD back on the floor, getting the three of them there together, and hopefully AD's back.
Bro, I'm low-key disappointed in LeBron, bro. I'm disappointed in him because, like, bro, you traded him way too soon. He's playing a couple bad games, and all of a sudden you want to trade him, bro. Like, I would think a person at LeBron James level would be like, nah, bro. Maybe he's having some rough areas, some rough patches. There's like 82 games in the season or whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been watching the NBA. I don't really know if they're going to make the playoffs. I don't want to say something I don't know about. They probably will, though. It's the Lakers. They probably finna make the playoffs. But as long as y'all go to the playoffs, y'all going to be straight, bro. I don't think Russell Westbrook's finna be like this forever, bro. You shouldn't have traded him, bro. You know dang well Russell Westbrook isn't a bad player. And everybody trying to hate on Westbrook now, acting like he the worst player of all time, bro. Like, nah, bro. Y'all, I don't like some of y'all NBA fans. Y'all just be dick sucking, bro. Y'all be dick riding. Y'all be hating. And then y'all gonna love him 2 months from now, and then you gonna hate him again. You know?
The month, they can really start speeding up that process.
Richard, what are you seeing from the way Frank Vogel is coaching Russell Westbrook and their relationship there?
Well, I think he's trying to figure it out. And Russ, he was talking about he didn't really understand it, but, he supports. And cooperation was it for comprehend. You don't have to comprehend something in order to cooperate. Excuse me. And so my point is, just because he doesn't understand doesn't mean he's not going to cooperate. And so Woj says he's doing every single thing that the Lakers are asking of him. The only issue is that every single thing that the Lakers are trying. I remember at the beginning of the season they were playing Rondo and him, and then they were like,
not making the shots.
That's not going to work. And then they completely stopped playing Rondo. A lot of it was because of the injury.
Because look. Russell Westbrook, he is known for driving to the basket, bro. He is so athletic. He's the most athletic point guard basically of all time. D Rose is up there too. He might be more athletic, but bro, these layups that Russell Westbrook's making, he makes day in and day out on a regular basis, bro. There's obviously something going on with Westbrook, bro. This is not himself. So y'all are treating him as if he does this all the time, bro. He's just been doing this for a period of time, bro. He'll get over it eventually. Y'all need to let the time pass, bro. Like, bro, y'all gonna be straight, bro. Like, y'all is tweaking.
I think right now, when I look at Russell, bro. I think it's a person.
I'm still on Westbrook's side, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all be dick sucking and y'all be hating, bro. But I'm on Westbrook's side, bro.
He is a person that's trying to figure it out. And he is an elite superstar in this league. He is a former MVP that is on his fourth team in 4 years, and the first 40 games have not gone well. But for anybody to question Frank Vogel for sitting someone the last 4 minutes that was 5 for 7 on his fourth team in 4 years, and the first 40 games have not this league. He is a former MVP that is on his fourth team in 4 years, and the first 40 games have not gone.
Okay, the first 40 games, that's a lot of games, though. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't know that. I thought this was like for a short period of time, but the 40 games is a lot, bro. That's like half a season.
He is a former MVP that is on his.
I didn't know that. So all the things I said, some of the things I might have said out of not knowing. So.
Fourth team in 4 years, and the first 40 games have not gone well. But for anybody to question Frank Vogel for sitting someone the last 4 minutes that was 5 for 17, and he's done that. Let's see. He's probably had 10, 12 games like that. And so for Frank to be like,
I agree. I definitely agree, and I think Russell Westbrook, he need to humble himself a little bit too, just cause, like, bro, we know you a superstar. We know this, bro. But the goal is to win. If you shooting 5 for 17 from the field, bro. We need somebody else in there, and you got to understand that, bro. You got to, bro. I'd understand it, too. If I was playing a terrible game, I went 5 for 17, I'm like, yeah, I'd be upset that the coach took me out, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, it makes sense, though. I can't be too mad at it. It makes sense.
Okay, listen, just sit for the next 5 minutes. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's see if we can do it. That's what you need to do. Frank is judged by winning. It's not just by coaching Russell and how his relationship is with Russell. His job is to coach the entire team.
They're trying to win.
Well, we did hear him in his interview with you, Adrian, take some accountability, right, for how things are going. What did he say about riding out these tough times, though?
Well, he's been through this. And again, you look at his career and the consistency he had in Oklahoma City, and, Perk knows this. It was an organization that was run, very consistently year after year. And all of a sudden, he goes to a Houston team that was really a polar opposite of OKC. More freewheeling, more player-driven, run by James Harden, to Washington last year with a lot of injuries earlier. And then he and Bradley Beal pull that team out of the basement of the East, get them toward the postseason. And so it takes time. And I think for him, he's just hoping, listen, he's hoping that this can be what they all dreamed it would, which would be a championship contender. He knows that's all you're judged on in LA. Whether this team's going to be good enough or not, we can argue that. I think this team's got a lot of structural obstacles to keep it from putting it at the very top. But I think there's still a belief with a healthy LeBron James and a healthy Anthony Davis in the postseason. I think there's still a belief with Russell Westbrook that he can play a role with them, that they could still be a very dangerous.
Wilbon, Jalen Rose, Stephen A. Stewart.
I agree with what he just said, bro. Stop acting like Westbrook is the biggest detriment to the team. That Russell Westbrook can't turn things around. Like,
Story of the game as LeBron makes his return.
Oh, he was spectacular. This is what it's all about. When you think about the Lakers having hope or a snowball's chance, and you know what, of making any noise for this season, it starts and ends with LeBron James. Without him, you're going nowhere. And he came back immediately after a 5-game absence and showed you exactly why that was.
He was on the floor for 40 minutes in his return. Jalen, what'd you say?
AD playing the 5, dominant in the paint. I like seeing AD hanging on the rim, getting offensive rebounds.
I ain't gonna lie, Jalen Rose, you looking crispy with that cup, boy. You looking good.
AD hanging on the rim, getting offensive rebounds versus attempting 3-point shots. And Malik Monk became the member of the Big Three, with Russell Westbrook struggling from the floor, high turnover. I said he was going to have a triple-double. He had a triple-single. And he did not play in overtime. That's also going to be a story.
You know how we look for the ship to turn with the Lakers? We're always looking for that, right? After a couple of wins. Okay, if I'm being too big a cynic, I want you guys to jump me. So you look at it and you say, okay, LeBron was great in his first game back. He was out there for 40 minutes. AD's playing the way that we thought he should most of the season, or all the season if he's healthy. But why are the Lakers down 20 points at home to the Knicks? If it's because they needed more time to incorporate LeBron, I will stand down.
Well,
but they're down 20 to the Knicks.
That wasn't
Stephen A.
because they're lackadaisical. They go through gaps in every game where they don't prioritize defense nearly as much as they should. They don't hustle back on defense. They allow open threes in transition.
Stephen A. is right, bro. Like, honestly, I don't care how good you're doing in offense. Actually, no, that do matter. But defense should always be the number one priority over offense all the time, bro. If you having a bad game offensively, but if you're doing great defensively, that can turn things around. That's what Russell Westbrook should be doing. He might be playing bad offensively, but if he go back on defense and shut things down, bro, he gonna get more opportunities to do good on the offensive end, like open fast breaks and things like that.
And that's a big problem. But give credit where credit is due. In the third quarter, they came out of halftime and shut them down defensively. And that's what you expect from a Frank Vogel coach team.
Stanley Johnson and Russell Westbrook were both negative 20 in the first half. Their minutes were limited in the second half. I think going forward with this team, we're going to be talking about Russell's minutes.
And so as we go forward for this team...
Okay, so is he going to be traded or not? Why this title clickbait as hell?
All the way back to where we began our night on Saturday night, and that is they need to dig their way out of being 7 or 8 in the West.
Absolutely. Imagine 3-seed Memphis, 6-seed Lakers, first round series. That would be exciting. Anything lower than that, they get bounced in the first round.
Anything lower than that, they're going home in the first round.
The team that everyone had in the finals before the season began.
That's good. They still going to the playoffs.
Limited minutes for Russell Westbrook. Here's how it played out. The game was on the line.
Y'all can tell I haven't watched the NBA in a while, yo. I really don't know what I'm talking about that much right now. I've really been away. I'm going to start watching games, bro. I'm really going to start reacting. Because all I do is make reaction videos, so why not react to NBA content so I can get caught up? You know?
On the bench, because when the Knicks went on the run at the end of regulation, Westbrook was in the game. What did he do? No points, no rebounds, no assists, nothing. So he started overtime with a really good seed. But he also says, sitting there on the bench, doesn't matter.
No, it matters, Westbrook. Yeah, it matters.
There on the bench, doesn't matter.
It matters.
It happens, man. Miss some shots that I normally make. But like I said, man, I don't want to keep making it about me. As far as basketball, there's going to be off nights. Everybody have off nights. I have some. Other people may have some, and that's a part of the game. That's basketball.
There's some shots tonight that he usually take in rhythm, and he kind of passed up or hesitated.
I like how the team got his back though. They not, I like how Anthony Davis they defended him though.
Man, he was just telling them like, We don't care if you
That's cool, though.
miss everyone. Just play. You know, shoot your rhythm shots. Don't hesitate.
There's nothing wrong with any player if someone's not.
He's absolutely right. I'd rather somebody play bad and not hesitate. Like, I'd rather you play like yourself and play bad than you hesitate. Because you don't want to just be a body on the court and just hesitate. Be like if you nervous to like do what you normally do, you're being a detriment to the team. You know? So, Westbrook, keep doing what you're doing. Do what you are normally good at, even if you playing bad, bro. Because it's going to click eventually. You're going to be all right. And if it doesn't click, then go back on defense and make sure you shut things down. And you'll be all right.
Playing well enough, and they don't get to finish the game or they don't get to close the game out. There's nothing wrong with, hopefully, the response is that player plays better.
Well, the Lakers are currently the 9th seed in the West, but they are only 3 games back of the Nuggets at 6. Remember, the 6th seed doesn't have to play in the play-in tournament. The Lakers do have a tough week ahead of them. They're home Tuesday. That game is against the Bucks, and then on the road the next night.
All right. Hey, man. We for sure finna watch NBA content, bro. I'm not lying to you. I'm really finna start going crazy with these NBA reactions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you guys are new, make sure to sub to the channel. Make sure to follow me on my Instagram, you guys. Without further ado, I am out, y'all. Peace.